Welcome to TellUsDetroit.com. I'm Ed Foxworth. I'm sitting here with Ed Siage of Bank of America. How are you today?
I'm doing well, Ed. Thanks for asking.
Good, good, good. So, the first thing I want to talk about is obviously private wealth and that whole area as it relates to Bank of America.
Absolutely.
What is it? How can people get a better understanding of what private wealth really means?
It's a great question, Ed. I'm glad you asked. So we are the private bank for Bank of America, and that means we help out individuals and families, ultra high net worth individuals and families, typically with $1 million or more in assets that they need to manage. And those clients need different types of help. And what we're great about at Bank of America is segmenting our client base based on their need. And so we are the place for those high net worth individuals and families. We also take care of institutional nonprofits, their endowments, their banking needs, so on and so forth. So we just have a deep level of expertise, and the way we deliver is through a team of experts that we kind of put around our clients, whether that's a nonprofit client or an individual or family, and we really help them with everything they need to achieve their financial goals.
Nice. How are you enjoying the Mackinac Policy Conference this year?
I'm loving it. This is, there's nothing like this around in the world, I don't think, and this is an amazing place to be around a lot of great people that are all focused on one thing, and that's making Michigan a better place.
Yeah. First year, third year,
This is my ninth year.
Ninth year?
Yeah, ninth year.
Okay,
So-
yeah. A lot of good stuff going on here, just like what's happening with Bank of America.
Absolutely.
Talk about some of you talked about high net worth, but then talk about how you are getting out into the community and supporting a variety of different organizations.
It's a great way. Well, beyond the board, seats that we sit on and the impact that we make in our local communities where we live, work, and play, we do a ton of work around nonprofits. I think that's incredibly important. The reason it's important, obviously, is because we need all of our nonprofit partners. And what we do that really sets us apart beyond other banks is not only do we do all the financial stuff, right? The banking, the checking, the credit card needs, and the endowment management, which everyone does. We have a team of over 200 people that are experts around everything to do with advice and counsel for nonprofits. So we do a lot of studies on why people give and how they give, and we publish those studies. We help nonprofits with their strategic plan, with their mission. How does the board work to help the staff deliver? How do they take in the data that they get from all this information to be more impactful in their mission? How to develop their board? How to onboard a new CEO or a new leader on the team? Board governance, spending policy. I can go on for days about this stuff, but it's really about understanding what the nonprofit is trying to accomplish, the mission, how they're set up, where the gaps are, close those gaps, and the financial plan is really the culmination of putting that all together, right? And so that's where we have deep expertise to really help out a lot of nonprofits.
That sounds, very different from a whole lot of other banks because typically, like you said, it's checking, credit card, mortgage, who has the lowest interest rate and those kinds of things. But to begin to say, let's start talking about goals and understanding where you're trying to go and then see how we can help. So you take on a slightly different role than just being a banker.
Absolutely. We want to be their advisor, right? And then that's where you kind of go to a different level.
Yeah.
And that's where we really get involved and help figure out the gaps for them because, nonprofit business is really tough. And the work they do is critically important. And so making all of that work for the efficiency that you need so that every dollar spent really makes the biggest impact, that's the work. That's the important work.
One of the organizations that you all are supporting, do quite a bit of work with, I'm familiar with, is Grow Detroit's Young Talent.
Correct.
A lot of young people are getting hired, being able to be placed in corporations, especially during the summer months. But I know that they do quite a bit year-round as well.
So we're proud because we're the first financial institution to be involved in that. And so it's really been a great deal for us. It's been a big deal for us to put these young people in places to help them be successful. And not only that, not only getting a paycheck and getting a job and learning something, but it's really in placing them with these nonprofits that obviously love this extra help and that younger talent coming in.
Sure.
And then beyond that, we teach them how to manage their own finances now that they're getting a paycheck, right? So how to be financially responsible. And we have another great platform we call Better Money Habits that really helps people understand anything you need to know about a mortgage. And they're 3 to 5 minute, kind of quick tutorials online that you can watch at your own leisure and learn anything to do with finance on there. And what I love about it, it's with partnership with Sal Khan and the Khan Academy, and they really go on there, and he, goes through it in a very simple, down-to-earth way for you to understand some of the complex things of finance management. And so you really can get a deep understanding. So we also incorporate that into the young people as soon as they're getting their paychecks, so they get really help to be fiscally responsible.
The funny thing I had a young person from GDYT who was working with us, and they'd already forecasted their check.
Yep.
And he was looking forward to, I don't know, $260 coming, and then they got it, and they look at this stub, and they say, so who is FICA? And, and they go through
That's
the
right.
whole, Social Security and whatever else might have been taken
Yep.
out. And so I'm glad that you all are doing that, because the education then says, no, you're not going to get a whole 270.
Right.
There's some pieces that have to come out of that.
Right.
And then here's what you do later on to file taxes.
Exactly.
And so forth.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's an end-to-end thing, because getting a job and the experience is one thing, but what to do with that is, as most important.
Yeah. So Bank of America, as you go forward, how would people get involved if they're banking with someone else and they're interested in banking with you all, so that they can take advantage of all the programs that you have offered, to know that you're a good corporate citizen and you're giving back to the community?
Yeah.
How can they get involved?
So it's very simple. We have just about 100 branches around we call them financial centers, all around the state. And so you can find your local financial center on bankofamerica.com. You can go to bankofamerica.com and open up accounts. You can find a Bank of America employee, and they'll make a referral for you and tag you into the right people. So there's multiple ways that you can get access to us, but we're always available and ready to take care of our clients.
And for the millennials who are watching, there's an app.
Yeah. Oh, there's an app for everything. As a matter of fact, there's about 225,000 employees at the bank.
Oh, wow.
Nationwide.
Wow.
And 100,000 of those employees are in the tech and ops space. So our technology, I can't even begin to tell you how many patents we have. You can check your credit score online right through your banking app. You can transfer money. You can open up a credit card. You can actually put a financial plan together, a budget.
Nice.
We have coupons that we give, basically e-coupons we call them. You can go on and click like 5% off at Starbucks. So when you go to Starbucks and swipe your debit card, you get 5% off the bill. It goes on and on. We have Erica, who's an assistant right online, voice activated. Hey, I'm looking to do this. It'll help you.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible. You can do an ATM withdrawal now from your cell phone. Send it to the ATM machine. You show up at the ATM machine. You put in your card, and it pops your money out. Whatever you said to do. It goes on and on. It's really a lot of tech stuff for the money generation and everybody else.
Good. Bankofamerica.com.
You got it.
Fantastic.
Thank
Pleasure
you.
meeting you.
The pleasure's mine.
All right, sir.
Thank you, Ed.
Take care.
All right.